So I had a delicious idea today, but unfortunately, my time costly one. I found some crab legs on sale for $6.99 a pound, so I decided to make some crab rolls. But 5 pounds of those things, shoo. Not a whole lot of return either. So I'm going to do some snow crab rolls today. I think they'll be pretty good. And may do a big snow crab sandwich too. I've been a good boy all week dieting. I think it's time. All right, I'm gonna take all this crab meat here. I'm gonna sift through it, make sure for no shells, and give it a coarse chopping. That way when we go to spoon it out on our rolls, we won't have a big dangly mess. So that should be good. And while we're putting this back in our bowl, we're going to feel for shells, and we're going to go ahead and shred it a little too. Ain't nothing worse than stabbing yourself in the roof of the mouth with a big crab shell. Days are getting dark pretty early outside. All right. So we've got our crab. We're going to chop us up a little deal to go with that. So just chop it up pretty fine. We're going to need the zest of 1 lemon. Not the whole lemon, just the zest. Now, if you don't have one of these little planes like this, you can always just use a knife or something, or your box grater, or whatever you have. All you're wanting is the yellow part down to the white. All right. Going to want the juice of half your lemon. Try to squeeze that in your hand so you can get the lemon seeds out. Or you can use cheesecloth or whatever. I just like to squeeze it in my hand. Okay. We're going to need a teaspoon of Old Bay. One celery. You're going to want to cut this stuff pretty fine. Give you a little crunch and flavor. Now, if you don't want the celery stalk, celery seed will probably work fine too. Now, I like this really well with shallot in it, but I live in West Virginia and this stuff's kind of hard to find here, so we're going to use a little bit of sweet onion in ours. Yeah, me and Mike was talking about how good lobster rolls was the other day. Got me thinking about them. Nothing like lobster season in New England. Being landlocked, we don't get a whole lot of that stuff. All right. Now, we're gonna need us probably about half a cup of mayonnaise, whatever kind you like. We're gonna salt and pepper this to taste. All right, we should be looking about like that at this point. Oh yeah. All right, those are good, and I'll take you guys back over here to the plate. All right, I think we're ready. Kind of excited, I've been thinking about them for days. Now, when you make these, you can make them with a little lettuce bib for your little crunch and load them babies down. Hit it with a little fresh parsley since we already got it cut up to be fancy. Snow crab roll. Well, I tell you, I love fresh Maine lobster roll, but this thing here is pretty good. I'll give them a go. But yes, snow crab rolls.